I'm announcing today that upon taking office, we will have an Operation Aurora at the federal level to expedite the removals of these savage gangs, and I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798.
As former President Trump announces Operation Aurora to tackle illegal immigration head-on, Vice President Harris struggling to walk the line on the issue, claiming she's done plenty.
I will put my record up against anyone in terms of the work I have always done and will always do to ensure we have a secure border.
Here to discuss is Colorado congressional candidate and former head of ICE in the Denver region, John Fabbricatore. John, great to see you as always. As a former head of ICE, what's your reaction to President Trump's plan?
Look, this is what we need. President Trump has to do this right now because of what we're dealing with in Aurora, Colorado, and throughout the United States, in Chicago, in New York, and in Texas. He has to do this. As Alien Enemies Act of 1798 has to be taken into effect because this is the only option he has. This Biden-Harris administration has let in millions of unvetted young gang members, or just millions of people over the last 4 months, and hundreds of gang members into the U.S., and we need to do something about it. So we need President Trump to come on and do something like this to make sure that America can stay safe.
I mean, look, admittedly, the question does become whether legally, if elected, President Trump can do this based upon that very old law. But we will wait and see what ultimately happens. The fact of the matter is Donald Trump has a plan, and all Kamala Harris has thus far, about 3 weeks ago before the elections, are platitudes, talk about her record without saying exactly what she has done. Mind you, 3.5 years, we've noticed she hasn't done a lot to help the border problem. Many would say she's made it a lot worse. So should she be as confident in her quote-unquote record as she is, John?
Yeah, like you just said, quote-unquote record. What has she actually done? I mean, she's been against ICE before. She said that out loud. She doesn't want deportations. If she becomes president, we're looking at amnesty. That's her record. That's who Kamala Harris is. If Kamala Harris becomes president, we're looking at a worse situation than we're in now. I mean, when you look at President Trump and you look what he did on the border, that's a record. When you look at Vice President Harris and her failed border czar a job, she's done nothing for the border.
And here's a reminder of what Biden and Harris did together in the last 3.5 years. Halted work on Trump's border wall, only to approve a new section later on. Ended remain in Mexico, allowed Venezuelan illegal immigrants, as we've seen, to remain in U.S., only to begin deporting them again. Created that controversial migrant parole program, only to find reports of massive fraud. 20 seconds to you. If you're a voter, John, that prioritizes border security, how is there even a question of who to vote for?
There's not a question of who to vote for. You need to vote for Donald Trump if you want to secure this country, if you want to keep gangs from ravaging and raiding inside the United States. This is what you have to do. TDA's done it through South America. We've seen what they can do. We need Donald Trump to be president, to come back and be our president so that we don't have this situation anymore.
John Fabbricatore, good insight. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.